Hi, friends. Paula here with the thought of the day. What would you do with superhuman powers? This is my friend Alexis. You've seen her before. She's awesome, and I like having her on the show. So.
Thanks for having me again. This is so much fun.
And this is Artie. Say hi, Artie.
So cute.
So, what if you were Superman? What if you were the Invisible Man? What if you were, who else is there? The Hulk. Can you think of anything else?
Well, Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah. She had an invisible plane.
Yeah, which people always laugh, like, how could she find her invisible plane?
Right, exactly. And why they'll still see her. You know, like this.
Yeah, she's just, and if you look up, you can see her butt. And there's Wonder Woman's butt flying up in the air.
Like, I'm not buying that one, the invisible plane. Why wouldn't she have an invisible car?
Right.
Like I'm saying, but go in the car, but then I'm going in the plane, it's invisible, everyone can see.
I bet guys would have liked it if she had an invisible bikini.
Oh, not in the 70s. That's never going to work.
But, like, would it be cooler to be able to have a superpower, like, to fly?
Yeah.
Like, what would you do?
Everybody would want to fly, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean.
I always have those dreams that I'm flying. Do you have those dreams?
You know what? I have dreams that I'm falling, which is, I think, is bad. That's not a good superhuman power.
Nobody wants.
And I
that
go all
one.
of a sudden like this, I'm like, well, what
yeah,
happened?
Yeah, and it wakes you up. Or it's like a jerk.
Right.
They call it the jerk.
Right.
Like Steve Martin.
But if you could fly, what could you do? If you could fly, where would you go? What would you do?
Well, I would go to all the places that I can't go because if you can't afford the ticket. So, be going.
Well, especially now with the COVID virus, it's not really
no.
safe to fly, right?
It'd be safe to fly. You don't have to worry about the luggage. Like, how much does it cost? You know, it's $85 for the luggage.
Yeah, but then you'd have to fly with your luggage. Think about that, though. Imagine, like, Superman with the big backpack on.
Man, yeah. See, there's a lot of problems, too, as well.
Right, so you'd have to work that out. But then you
yeah.
can become invisible, and then you can go in and I guess...
But if you're invisible, you don't need clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's right. But if you're invisible,
right,
you can find things
what
out.
What size are you when you're invisible?
You still
Who
have...
cares?
I mean, people bumped into you, I guess they would still feel you, right?
Would they? No, if you're invisible, I think you go... You know how you put your hand through someone invisible?
Oh, right.
There's nothing
I don't know.
there.
I've never really done that, but
What's the question?
Okay. Okay, so, like, what would you do if you had the superhuman power of being invisible? Like, what would you do?
Well, I would spy on people.
Ooh, like, what would you look for?
Well, I would look at people that are See, this is one of my things that I like to see if people are lying to me. I'm a shark underwater, and I like to know if people are lying. And that's one of my things, anyway, in life. So I like to see, I ask someone a question, I already know the answer, and then I watch them lie to me. Isn't that terrible? But I really like to watch people lie to me, and I already know. I'm like, oh, yeah, and I keep going on. I go, yeah, no, tell me more. And then I watch them lie, la. I like that. And when you're invisible, you can watch them doing all those things, and then they can come back and lie more. Yeah, because
right.
You can watch them, doing all the things that they shouldn't be doing.
That's so true. If I had a superhuman power, I'd like to be able to time travel.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be like the most amazing thing?
What time though?
Well, no, you could go back and visit, with people that you love that maybe are no longer
that
here.
Way. Oh, yeah,
or you can go into the future and find out like what horses are coming in that so-and-so race.
Oh, you mean that kind of, yeah.
And bet on it, too.
Yeah, but that's like a really good movie that could either, like, you know what I mean? If you find out things, or cures.
Right. Or was it also a Twilight Zone episode, remember? Some, not too savory people.
You mean a black and white Twilight?
Yes, they were able to.
I was born in 95.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
Well, I saw it on a rerun. Anyway, but anyway, there was some unsavory characters that actually made a bunch of bets based on tickets, in the future, and very interesting stuff.
Yeah, that would be time traveling would be cool because I'd like to see. But there's some times I don't want to go back to.
No,
like there's some time areas I could just skip over. You know what I mean?
Well, are you bunny now? Are we hopping? No, but what about a superhuman power like the Hulk?
Well, green is my color. However, I like that. Yeah, he really had some hard times though. the Hulk himself having that, getting big and something, and he was
Yeah,
really
I don't even know how,
sad.
but I was so surprised that his clothes actually stayed on because he got much
No,
larger.
but they did show him busting, like the clothes were busting, but
yeah, but they should.
it
There should have
wasn't
been
really
no,
realistic.
There shouldn't have been no clothes because if you're gonna grow, 5-10 times bigger than you were.
Well, the
I
kids
mean,
were watching.
Yeah,
It was
that's true.
CGI something. I don't know. I don't think that would have been one of my favorite.
No, to have superhuman, unless we're in an accident, you need to move a car or something. That would be a nice.
Right, exactly.
You're trying
exactly.
to move your bedroom furniture around. That'd be a nice power to have at that moment.
Listen, that could be a really big bedroom.
But what would be the best one? That's my question. What would be the best superhuman power to have?
Well, if it's without the superheroes, for me, it's like the movie Limitless. Remember that movie? Bradley Cooper. He takes that pill.
Oh.
And it's really about the brain, and you're a step ahead of everything, and you know things before they happen, and you're on top of the world with the brain. You're using all your brain cells.
Right.
Because we don't use them. And your eyes get really blue, especially mine because I want my blue eyes, not like yours. I want those. But anyways, that has nothing to do with it. The thing is, you know everything.
Well, blue eyes are a superhuman power.
What?
I'm just playing with you.
Whatever.
Actually, brown eyes are better to have because they don't get as affected by glaucoma and light and etc.
Listen, I'm going back to Limitless because you know what? I really wanted blue eyes, but that has nothing to do with it. At the end of the day, you're using all your brain cells, and you know information. 411. That's what I like. I like to know information.
But I would love to hear what other people's superhuman powers would be,
Yeah.
and why they would like them. If you want to put down in the comments below, guys,
Totally.
that would be so interesting to find out what other people think about this. Because, wow, I mean, it would be so cool to be able to fly, right?
Yeah.
It would be so cool to be able to go in the future or go in the past.
Right?
It'd be cool to be invisible.
Yeah.
Or what about reading minds? I don't know about that one. Yeah, but at least you know people's intentions when you meet them. Are they on your side? Are they against you? You would at least know that,
Yeah.
right?
I think your circle of friends, you think you have 5,000 friends on Facebook? Okay, 2.
Right. If that.
You would be D and being, which is delete and block. Out. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to read everyone's mind. I'd like to kind of go ahead and fake it for a while.
Well, it'd be good if you're negotiating.
If you're negotiating.
Let's say you're at a
yeah.
car lot, right? And
yeah.
and the guy's saying, well, I'm not gonna, we can do $19,000 in this
Sure.
car, and you're thinking, and you actually see in his mind, well, we can actually go 17.
Right. Or a casino, if you're in a casino.
Oh.
And doing the red and the black, or
Well,
the dealer.
no, you can't
with the
read it.
dealer.
You couldn't read a chip's mind. I mean, the little ball, the roulette, that's not a mind. They just spin the ball around and
Gosh,
it
let
lands
me
where
just
it lands.
have that one.
But no, you could do it in poker.
Right.
You could do it in poker. People
'Cause
sitting
of
down
the
playing
poker
poker.
face.
You know exactly what hand they have.
Right. Because they
Right?
see it and it's in their mind.
Yes, I got 2 aces. I got a full house.
I had something there.
Yeah. Yo, you do. But that would actually be a really cool power to have because, boy, you could go to Vegas and just
Win.
woo, clean
And
house.
just win.
But spiritually, if you had these powers, what would you do? I know everyone, let's pretend we're like on the beauty pageants and all the girls say, I want world peace,
Right.
That's always the rote answer.
Please.
What do you see for this world? I want world peace, But
Yeah.
no, I would like to see everyone happy and everyone realize that it's a privilege to be here. That's what I
Yeah,
would like. It's a
totally.
privilege to be here and it's a gift. And we should be kind to each other.
Could we?
Could we? And love each other?
Can we?
We can.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Anyway, that's our thought for the day. And thanks so much for tuning in. And I love having Alexis being on the show. It's so much fun.
Thank you. And Artie.
And Artie, say hi.
Artie fell asleep, I have to say.
Oh, my little love.
But he's probably the smartest one of us all.
Yeah, he knows to crawl in Mama's lap. Anyway, guys.
Comments below.
Yeah,
on
comments
Paula's
below.
Show.
Yeah, and for Alexis too. Light and love. And we'll see you next time. And thanks for tuning in.